number 10. TSS, we have talked about, we have learned about the routine system. So this traffic separation scheme is a routine measure, and this is territorial waters, coastal waters, where there is a high density of traffic. Also, there are some maybe navigational hazards. So, in order to do the safe navigation through that area, this is adopted by the states whose territorial waters it is. So, state or states. So it is their need, and it has been approved by IMO because the need by the states has to be informed to the IMO, so that IMO knows, and then this traffic separation scheme has to be adapted there. Not only that state has to maintain it also. Not only they will adapt, but also implement, but they will also maintain. We'll see that we have already talked about, so we skip on that. Here, the rule says this rule applies to traffic separation scheme adopted by the organization, and that means these rules are specially for this traffic separation scheme and does not relieve any vessel of our obligation under any other rule. Okay. Vessel using a traffic separation scheme shall. So now in this traffic separation scheme, the rules are like this. A vessel using a traffic separation scheme shall proceed in the appropriate traffic lane in the general direction of the traffic flow for that lane. The traffic will follow the appropriate traffic lane while proceeding through this. That will be indicated by the direction of the traffic flow for that lane. So they will. That means that has been marked with an arrow showing the direction. Every vessel has to follow that when they are proceeding through that lane. So far as practicable, keep clear of a traffic separation line or a separation zone. So this separation line or separation zones are there within a TSS, separating the. There are two lanes, so they are separated by a separation line or a separation zone. So as per the rule of the TSS, so far as practicable, keep clear of traffic separation line or separation. Navigate through that traffic separation zone or navigate over this lane. So you have to only follow within the lane in the direction of the traffic flow. Normally join or leave a traffic lane at the termination of the lane, but when do so at as small angle to the general direction of traffic flow as practicable. So if you're going to join the traffic lane or you want to leave at the termination of the lane, so you should join or leave at the termination of the lane. Where the lane join from the side. In such a case, is to join as small angle to the direction of the general traffic general direction of the traffic flow as practicable. Suppose a ship coming out of a port and joining a traffic lane, and if she has to join the traffic lane, so he has to join at a small angle. Is not joining at the termination, but joining from the as small angle, the general direction of the traffic flow as practicable. Then it says a vessel using a traffic separation scheme shall so far as practicable avoid crossing. Now it is joining. When it comes to the crossing, avoid crossing traffic lanes. It should avoid. But if obliged to do so, shall cross on a heading as nearly as practicable at right angles. So therefore, crossing is generally not permitted in a TSS. But if generally not permitted, I said. But if you have to do so, suppose, for example, you're coming out from a port and going on to the other side. So that means you'll have to cross over the traffic lane and go on to the other side of there is a port. Or if other lane. So both the cases, whenever you have to cross on a heading as nearly as practicable at right angles to the general direction of traffic flow. And then I'll show you with the help of photographs. A vessel shall not use an inshore traffic zone when she can safely use the appropriate traffic lane within the adjacent traffic signal scheme. However, vessels of less than may use the inshore traffic zone. So all of us know that what is the use of inshore traffic zone. So any vessel, they should not use the inshore traffic zone when she can safely use the scheme. So if there's a TSS, if there's an inshore traffic zone adjacent to a TSS, so a vessel should, if we can safely navigate through this traffic lane, she can. You should not use the exception. Vessels of less than 20 meters length, sailing vessels and vessel engaged in fishing, they may use. Other than these, all other vessels. So they have to follow, use the traffic separation scheme, the appropriate lane, use the inshore traffic zone. Notwithstanding subparagraph D1, a vessel may use an inshore traffic zone, offshore installation or structure, pilot station or any place situated within the inshore traffic zone, or to avoid an immediate danger. Now, the exceptional case for the other vessels are other vessels in case of emergency to avoid immediate danger, they can. Or if they are going to a port or any offshore installation or structure, or if they're going to pick up the pilot station within that inshore traffic zone, that is where they are permitted. So this is basically talking about this. So now it is not yet over.